Good morning. Good morning, parents. Good morning, children. Hope you're doing well. And today's lesson is on how to make our children to respond to their names. To start from the initial stage, a child have to start to respond to her or to his name at the age of 1 or 12 months. If a child is not responding to her or his name in his first birthday or 12 months, the first thing you're supposed to do is take your child for a hearing test. Rule out the hearing test. And if the result of the hearing test is positive, which means they have hearing impairment, because there is also frequencies. There are some sounds they are able to hear, there are some sounds which they are not able to hear. So all those things will be done. Then we are going to look into the child whose hearing test is negative, which means they are able to hear all the sounds, but still they are not responding to their names. How to do it? Because such children have lot of chances to fall into the spectrum, autism spectrum or ADHD. Okay, we don't need to label the child. Now we know there is a developmental delay. The child is not responding to the name. So how to do it? The first step to do it is keep the child just in front of you, or like a one-to-one session, sit opposite to the child or behind the child. Opposite to the child or behind the child. Call the child by name. For example, if it is Simon, Simon, and I know the child will not respond to your name. So physically support the child to look at you, so that the child to understand he is called and his name is Simon. So that will be the first step. You have to support the child physically, and always respond to name and eye contact comes in hand. So what are you going to do? You are going to request the child to look into the eyes. Before starting all this process, I want you all to do something. To list out the objects, activities, edibles, whatever it is, what the child likes. And that is going to be the reinforcement of the child. If the child is not looking at you, you can put that reinforcement next to your eyes, and so that because of that, the child will start to look at your eyes. You can tap your fingers next to your eyes, snap your fingers next to your eyes, clap hands, do all those things to seek their attention, so that they look into your eyes, and you're giving physical support for the child to look at you. Slowly from the front, you're going back, behind the child, and then you start to call the child by name. Initially, try to be closer to the child so that you can give the physical prompt. And slowly, in 2 or 3 sessions, you will see the improvement. The child is responding to the name when you are closer to him. And slowly increase the distance. Now within the room, the child is little bit far and you're starting to call. Initially, again, if the child is not responding to you, you're going to do the physical support. Then verbal support. When I say verbal support, please kindly don't make the sentence too lengthy. Come on, I'm calling you. Why are you not listening to me? Come on. Not like that. Just, I'm calling you. Short and clear. The sentences have to be very short and clear. because you have already taught being closer to the child. Every time when you're teaching a concept, kindly make the sentences short and clear to our children. And then you're going to slowly increase the distance from within the same room, and you're going to next room. Now you are in kitchen and the child is in the sitting room. You're going to call this child from the sitting room, kitchen, sorry. At the same time, look into it. There is less distractions in the initial stage. Especially in the initial stage, there should be less distractions. There shouldn't be lot of stimulations, because that one-to-one have to work. Once it started to work, I think around 6 or 7 sessions, you will start to know the child is responding to the name. And I'm repeatedly saying eye contact and response to the name is hand in hand. So you're repeatedly going to put, I'm using the earpod, you put the object next to your eyes and the child is going to look at it. And at the same time, once you have achieved what you expect, immediately reward the child for that action. Reward the child starting from the initial stage. Reward the child with the liked objects, whatever object it could be. It could be intangible or verbal appreciation, activity, anything. Reward the child and it will really work. Thank you.